Qunne. Okay.
Qunne. Okay. I was completely wrong in my guess, but I'm so glad that we have someone to accept all responsibility for the pronunciation. But yeah, I mean, either way, it is going to be Sethix versus Qunne, and Sethix, you know, someone who has been on the up and up, has had a very, very strong showing here and there. But Qunne, on the other hand, has taken out some really, really big names. So you have to be so ready to play against a Hodan. Going to be starting things off on Tower of Heaven. A very, very good stage for both of these characters. Both of them really love to make use of these platforms. Really love to just knock people right off the top.
What a neutral.
Yeah, I mean, you can already really seeing it come into play, you know. You got Smoke versus Sweat. And right now, Smoke really going to be coming on in, just trying to rack up as much damage as possible. Both of these players really just taking care of as much of this stage as they can.
I'm really interested in the fact that as soon as Qunne got pushed out of the center stage, it was all damage. Yeah.
I mean, the moment that Qunne does get an in on Sethix, it gets so much easier for Qunne to really start to play that crazy punish game that we know him for. But Sethix just looking to deny so much of that with so much of the smoke play.
Stall, okay.
Yeah, beautiful stall, beautiful recovery. You know, you've got the Sweat Spears just continually being set up here, and Qunne just playing it slow, playing it as calm and controlled as possible, but up strong, going to punish him for that. You have to get down to the ground sometime or another, says Sethix.
Parry read? Oh, alright.
Alright, beautiful parry, but here we go. Sethix once again just racking up so much extra credit here. A charge fair from the Hodan. One has put Sethix in a terrible spot and into the blast, and there it goes. As stock number 2 going to be taken out here, as both of these players just playing it so slow, but oh my lord. Yeah, I mean,
I love to see it.
That move does so much damage, but Sethix, you know, did the correct thing. You can see that he's got a little bit of mastery in this matchup, where you have to DI it towards the platform so that way you can tech. And that was beautifully done from Sethix.
I'd love to see the full utilization of neutral special that Hodan's going to use. It's such a good neutral tool. It's such a good stalling tool.
Yeah, and right now, you know, Qunne trying to stall out this neutral once again into another monkey copter, only 10% this time, knowing that Sethix has the proper DI for these monkey copters. Still just looking to force the force to approach, to really force Sethix into Qunne's pace. Right now, you can see the back air almost landing here. Sethix just getting closer and closer, just really getting that download into play. You know, with all of this smoke, with all of these clones being popped here, Sethix right now looking to deny as much gameplay from Qunne as possible. DI and the down strong in order to seal out that stock is still definitely doable for Sethix.
Sethix with the magic percent power up.
And there it goes, but there do not go. His chances of putting this one back, 89% and counting on the Forsburn, is going to be made up immediately. A single force combo to bring Qunne to 82%. And Sethix right now needs to find a way how to seal out the stock. We've seen this time and time again. It's just going to be the smoke play into the eventual look for a straight up kill, but beautiful denial.
What is that?
These up Bs.
Oh, the aggressive teleport. Oh my god. That just took
I mean, Sethix coming in with some forbidden tech, and Qunne responding with some very, very devastating upbeats. But okay, this is an interesting decision here. Sethix going to be bringing Qunne to Tempest Peak. And while this is a very good stage for Forsburn, you have to be so unbelievably careful against Hodan on the stage, because those side platforms could mean death 30 the moment you get hit by the upstrong. And against Hodan, after the new upstrong buffs, that Nair upstrong is something you have to be ready to DI.
It is. Not to mention, the side platforms are perfect setup for fair combos.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely something you have to be worried about, but, you know, this is Sethix stage pick, right? You know, this is why, because Sethix knows just how to utilize these platforms, how to utilize all of the smoke, how to control so much of this space. And right now, Sethix is in the very firm lead, going to deny as much of Qunne's game plan as possible.
Dude, such a good job keeping Qunne from getting in. Oh my goodness. It's I love the slow neutral. Just forcing Hodan to stay far away.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes against these characters, you gotta play the slow neutral and up strong to be able to set up the stock lead. And once you got the stock lead, then you have a guaranteed surefire where you force your opponent to approach. Sethix right now just needs to be able to fire back the moment that Qunne's got an in, and fire back he will. 40% and counting, with Sethix in full control of the set.
There it is.
There it is, going to be able to upbeat straight off the top. As Qunne fallen down into Sethix's loving arms, but with a monkey copter is not what Sethix wants to be seeing there. Down air, going to be putting Qunne into a rough position. Up tilt once again, but right now, this is what we were talking about. This is what we were talking about. You have to be so careful. Has not landed just yet. Now just barely able to get those resources back. And Miles, you know, just like that, you know, I think Sethix has got to be at least a little bit shaken up, right? You know, this is your counter pick. This is what you wanted to play around. And the moment that you almost die off of a single forward air train, you definitely lose a little bit of faith that you've had in the stage counter pick.
Yeah, that's big mental damage. You know, it's also worth mentioning that Hodan can be parried out of his up special. That is one advantage you can get on Hodan on this stage.
Yeah, I mean, but it's definitely a difficult task, because up special just gonna continue to kill so early. Sethix just barely able to even up the stock count now on the counter pick, in control no longer. It's 37 and counting. Sethix just needs to find some way to sneak back into this game.
Sethix doing a much better job of staying out of range of that monkey copter out of fastball.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things you have to be watching out for. You know, there's so much monkey copter out of disadvantage for Hodan in general. You know, he lacks a lot of landing options, but a lot of them are going to be with a hitbox. But here we go, Sethix getting started. We got the Nair trains coming in. All right, and one clone to start up a whiff, and oh my lord!
The Bermuda Triangle!
Qunne off into the distance and never to be found again. Tried to deny the Nair chains, but instead denied a game potential. But here we are on Spirit Tree for game number 3. Qunne now with a counter pick, getting a stage that kills so much early.
This is... oh yeah, this makes complete sense. The being able to kill this early is just too hard not to take. But this wide stage means that as slow as Hodan is, he's got to work to win neutral.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely does have to work, but Sethix already putting in that work, you know, got so many dash attacks in, so much damage in, but all of it for naught, as Qunne going to be able to even up the percent count immediately. But here we are, getting closer towards the side of the stage, getting closer to those blast zones, and Seth is putting himself in a very peculiar position here. Just needs a one back air, one down air, or one up strong to take it all and smoke all across the stage. Qunne, how do you respond?
There we go.
And there it is. There's the up special. As right now you can see how Sethix is just continuing to rack up the damage. This is another tale of, hey, this was not my counter pick, but I'm totally fine playing on this. Spirit Tree, a comfort pick for many Forsburn players. And right now you can see why, as Sethix is just in so much control here. Qunne in a lot of trouble. Needs to find a way how to kill. This could be it, and there it is. Every single time that I start to hype up Sethix here, Qunne just looks to immediately turn into a commentator's curse.
We're already seeing another last duck situation in game 3.
And there it is, as both these players just could absolutely end it right here. A single conversion, a single fair, a single dare from either of these characters could do it. And there's that one fair that we were talking about. As Sethix off stage, he's to find a way how to sneak right back on.
Great coverage of Monkeycopter.
Oh,
there it is.
There it is off the top. Qunne gonna be able to seal things out in game number 3. A nail biter of a set. This is pools. Are you kidding me?
Right?
And just like that, we've already had 2 beautiful sets on stream so far, and only time will tell just how things will develop.